want you to pay attention to how your body feels and the energy you begin to feel when familiar people randomly show up around you. And when I mean randomly, I'm talking about, let's say you had a long day, or you was going about your day, and you end up going into your neighborhood, you about to go into your building, and there goes a familiar face that you know you would have never saw, but there they are, popping up right in front of your building, or in the places that you know that you would never ever see some of these people again. And here they come, popping up on your route. Or, let's say you in a mall somewhere, you waiting online, all of a sudden, here comes this familiar face in the same spot, on the same line. Pay attention to how your body feels around that person, around these people that try to come back. And it's not a coincidence that they coming back. Nope, it's not a coincidence. And here's the interesting thing. When they come around, you're gonna look at their eyes and look at their face. Yeah, they might look at you like, oh, hey, familiar face, but they got the dead eye, the hunger look, like, yo, that familiar energy that they want back, like, hey, like you can see the dead look, and they got the fake smiles and all that. You heard that? See, on timing. Not only that, if the relationship you have with this individual or anybody that you see around, if it ended toxic, if it wasn't good, but you got away and you start to do the healing work, and if they haven't, you're gonna feel all that energy trying to pull on you when they show up again, because they ain't even do any of the work, nothing, but they just appeared. It's not a coincidence they come by. But that same toxic, all that energy, that negative energy from before, when y'all was there, to whatever they're doing now, you're gonna feel that when they present themselves to you, even with the fake smile and the dead eye, and they looking at a familiar, you like, yo, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while. You know it's not a coincidence that they just popped up out of nowhere. They were sent spiritually, of course. I'm on terms, spirit's using them. But pay attention to how your body feels when familiar people show up around you out of the blue. As soon as you feel it, you be like, ooh, that energy. Ooh, I still feel that energy latched onto that person over there trying to pull me, all that toxic energy from before. Nah, you're gonna feel it all on them, along with whatever they've been doing, but you're gonna feel it. And just look at their face, look at their eyes when they present themselves. It's dead eyes from those that you know and don't know. But pay attention to how your body reacts. Pay attention to how you feel as soon as you see someone that you know. It's not a coincidence that they're popping up at the spots and places that you are going and you know you will never see them, but they popped up. Hey, hi, I was sent. And I'm gonna tell you I was sent like that, but you already know they were sent. They were sent. And you're gonna feel that energy, feel it, you're gonna feel it. If they still toxic, if they ain't improve or if they ain't do nothing on something, you're gonna feel that. You're gonna be like, oh man, that past energy, all that stuff we have with each other, ooh, I feel that on you, and you're trying to pull that back to me. And they're looking at you with that hunger, like, that energy is good. I need to get back to how we once were, toxic. Pay attention to how you feel. Pay attention to how you feel. Because it's not when you just start bumping into strangers, same faces in the neighborhood, like same faces. Pay attention to when it comes to random topics that you ain't before. From a family member, somebody you dated, somebody from school, like the ones you was with that you cut out. When they pop up on the route, when they pop up out of nowhere, pay attention to how quick the energy changes, and you're gonna feel it on them. Woo! And just look at them, look at their face. They're gonna be doing the same thing. The touching of the face, the thing, the spitting, the yawning, all that stuff. And look at their eyes, dead. With the smile in your face too, like, hey, dead eye. It's real, it ain't fake, yo. I'm telling you.